2 minutes. Mistake that destroyed my year's relationship. Sometimes it only takes a few minutes to ruin something you've built for years. Mine took just 2 minutes. 2 foolish, painful minutes that cost me everything, held dear. I was married to a good man for 8 beautiful years. We weren't perfect, but we were happy. We had 3 lovely children who were the center of our world. My husband was a provider, a protector, and a man with fire in his eyes, a lion who fought for everything he wanted. In every room he entered, he commanded respect. He was my king, and in many ways, I was proud to be his queen. He never let me or our children lack anything. But then came that night, the night the devil handed me the same apple he once gave to Eve. It was around 1 a.m. I had just woken from a bad dream and was sitting beside my sleeping husband when his alarm rang. I reached for his phone to turn it off, and that's when the voice came. I wanted to ignore it, but curiosity can be the most dangerous weapon. So I gave in. I opened his WhatsApp, and there it was. A chat. Flirty words. A woman's name I didn't recognize. My heart broke in an instant. I felt betrayed, confused, angry. 1,000 thoughts raced through my head. Should I confront him? Should I stab him and run away with my kids? Or should I cheat back and make him feel the same pain I feel? By morning, I couldn't even look into his eyes. He noticed my silence instantly. That's one thing about him, he was very observant. He asked if something was wrong, but I said I was fine. He even apologized, thinking maybe he didn't satisfy me well the previous night. But the truth, he was always amazing my tiger who knew how to hunt and satisfy. There was no fault in him in that area. Still, my anger grew. Pride took over. I made the worst decision of my life. I decided to cheat back for revenge. And foolishly, I chose my ex, someone who had always lingered around my life. I told myself it'd make my husband feel what I felt, not knowing I was walking straight into my own destruction. The devil's laughter echoed loud that day because my husband had a business conference at the same hotel I chose for my revenge. He caught me, not in a text, not in a rumor, but physically coming out of a hotel room with another man. The ground could have swallowed me, and I would be thanked it. The shame was unbearable. My husband didn't create a scene. He just drove off, and that silence hurt even more. When I got home, my legs were shaking. As I stepped inside, his words were waiting for me. Go inside, pack your things, and leave my house. At that moment, everything cleared. The anger, the pride, the revenge, all gone. I fell to the floor, crying, begging, rolling in tears for forgiveness. Later, our family gathered to intervene. They wanted to help us settle it. He was asked to speak first. And for the first time in our 8 years of marriage, I saw tears in his eyes. He said, "Please, help me ask my wife what Elle did wrong to deserve this. Have I not been there for her? What did I do to make her sleep with another man?" My heart broke into pieces. I tried to defend myself, saying, "But you cheated on me first. I saw it on your WhatsApp." Everyone turned to him. Calmly, he handed over his phone. They told me to show them the messages. I opened the chat confidently, and that's when my foolishness was fully revealed. The messages were real, but from years before we even met. I hadn't even checked the date. My so-called evidence was a ghost from his past, something buried long before I came into his life. I destroyed my home over an illusion. The room went silent. I was shaking, humiliated, drowned in tears. Everyone looked at me with disappointment. Don't let the devil's whisper get into your head, and above all, never act without the full truth, because sometimes it only takes seconds to destroy a lifetime journey.